So welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. First of all, a disclosure. We've been making these videos for almost 4 years now, and I've never really taken advantage of this beautiful cooking space I had outside. Today that changes. So today we're making Camarones al Mojo de Ajo. I hope I did that right. I probably didn't.
Most likely.
But anyway, it is shrimp in a garlicky sauce.
Much better.
So because this is the first time I've cooked with this kind of setup and brought the foodie outside, we're gonna make the rice first because one, it's the long leg, and two, I'm not really sure how my electrical power source is gonna work with both the induction burner and the foodie going at the same time. So whenever I make rice for Mexican or Caribbean dishes, I love to make coconut rice, and that's what we're gonna make today. So first of all, I'm gonna get 2 cups of our favorite Lumberg rice. Dump that in the foodie. Then we're gonna get a can of coconut milk. Trader Joe's has a very good quality. Really, if you look at coconut milk from brand to brand, the quality varies a lot. Sometimes you open up the can, there'll be a solid chunk at the top or the bottom, and the rest is very watery. Sometimes it'll all be creamy. Trader Joe's has pretty good stuff, and at a good price. That gives me right at 2 cups. For my foodie, I need about a 1.5 to 1 ratio of water to rice, so we'll add another cup of water after we dump this in. Hence my water pitcher. Give that a quick stir. Then I'm going to set that Ninja Foodie to high pressure for 2 minutes with a 10-minute natural release, and the rice is off to the races. So then we'll get started on the shrimp next. We'll see you then. All right, the rice is well on its way. We have a tiny bit of prep to do, so let's get that done now. We're going to take either a half of a small onion or a quarter of a huge onion, and that's what I had, and we're going to cut that into very thin slices using my badass Dal Strong 10.25-inch Japanese chef's knife. I freaking love this thing. If you would like to love your very own, there's a link down below that you can click on. Take you right there. All right, I'm also going to finely dice about a 1/4 cup worth of fresh cilantro. So that's all the prep. Rice is gone, so once it's time to start the shrimp, we'll be back. See you then. All right, the rice is just about at its 10-minute natural release, so let's get our shrimp marinating. So in my bowl here, I got a bunch of great looking shrimp. In with that is going to go a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Now I know that's not exact, but don't worry, dear friends. All of the ingredients, their amounts, and the directions are down below in the description section, as always. All right, so olive oil in. With that, a little bit of smoked paprika, sweet paprika, some chipotle chili powder, some cumin, good old coarse sea salt, and a good amount of garlic. We'll get that all mixed up. Yeah, liking how that's looking. All right, now we're going to fire up our induction burner here with our cast iron skillet and add a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Yes, I did actually stick my finger in the pan. This is my first use of this thing, so it's working. No blister, good to go.
Foolish amateur.
All right, the oil's beginning to shimmer, so in goes our onions now. We're gonna saute these for about 5 minutes till they get good and soft, stirring occasionally. As those onions are simmering, remember, Galley of the Sun fans, if you cannot get enough of the Galley of the Sun, there's plenty of it out there.
Tell me more.
You got the Facebook page. You got the Patreon page. And we got an Amazon storefront. So there's plenty. This is going pretty well. Why the hell haven't I done this before? You can put the answer in the comments, but I'd rather you didn't. Comment about something else. Where you're watching from, what's your favorite shrimp dish, what's your favorite Mexican dish. Yeah, something like that. I don't need to know why I haven't tried this before. Oh, the director will tell me.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Charlotte will too. Alrighty, I'm liking how those onions are looking. So in goes the shrimp. We're gonna cook those until they are done. Opaque, if you will. As that's cooking, I know the next step's gonna be adding some lime juice. Well, it's at the very end, but I'm gonna get these ready. Oh, if you could smell what the Mia's cooking. Oh yeah. All right, the shrimp are just about where I want them. Now in goes the butter. All right, the butter's all melted. It's all sizzling away. Now goes in about a 1/4 cup of finely chopped, finely diced cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, use parsley. We'll save a little bit back for garnish. Now we're gonna add the juice of 2 entire limes. All right, I'm gonna get some plated up and we'll get some judgment from the director.
Very good.
Fantastic.
Love the flavors.
Does it have much bite to it? It does have chipotle chili powder in there, but not a whole lot.
No, no bite.
But it does the good smoky flavor of the chipotles come through?
Yeah.
Fantastic. You know, I've known her for a long time, very, very long time. And she ain't wanting to talk right now. She wants to eat. So we did good. All right, hey, I hope you enjoyed it. Our first setup here in our outdoor kitchen. I think it went pretty well. Looking forward to doing more of them. So until we see you next time, fair winds and falling seas.